Hi, I'm Hubert Centers. Welcome to Absolute Wealth's weekly edition of Centers Strategies. Let's take a look at this week's strategy. In this week's strategy, let's take a look at the news and the economic situation and figure a way that we can actually trade around it. So a lot of things that are happening in Europe and in the US, like you've got a lot of stuff like where are investors putting the money under their mattresses? Where are investors putting money under their mattress? And then you've got some downgrades in Europe and Greece and stuff like that. So some hairy stuff. There's two standbys that all professional traders and active investors use when stuff like this happens. So let's take a look at that really quick. Now, there are two main areas. Number one, yes, they will put it in their mattress, underneath their mattress. They'll take it out of banks and actually physically keep cash at home. Another thing that a lot of more savvy investors and traders will do is we will invest in gold and bonds. All right, so let's take a look. So on today's action, as I'm shooting this video for you, we actually have a good long signal in gold. So it's up $7.70. This little purple box is called a Darvas box, and if you're interested in learning more, you can just Google Nicholas Darvas, How I Made $2 Million in the Stock Market. You can go buy his book. It's an interesting read and probably help you trade. So the theory behind this indicator is what you want to do is you want to buy when you have a breakout above the purple top of the box. All right? And don't worry about the color. It's really not that important, but I'm going to draw on the screen here and I'm going to show you how you trade this thing. So since we've got an initial long here, this would be the long entry. All right. And then what you're going to do is you're going to give yourself the half the width of this box or the full width of this box. All right. If you enter here, let's say you enter at 1655, then your target would be the exact ratio from here to there. So you'd be north of, say, 1730 would be your target if this is your stop. If this is your stop, then what you do is you do a 1-to-1 ratio, and this would be your target about 1780. And that'll be your initial entry here, your initial stop here. There's your target. Your initial entry here, your initial stop, and your initial target. So you officially do have a new buy signal in gold. So not a bad idea to take a look at gold. So let's drill down a little bit longer because this is a daily chart. Let's look at a monthly chart, or let's do a weekly. Weekly sounds fun. All right, so weekly we still got a very good exaggerated uptrend in gold. It's pulled back, it's put a push in, and now it's testing this support area. So the support area on gold seems to be 1538-ish. Now let's take a look at bonds. Now we're starting on a weekly chart of bonds, and you can see that bonds look even stronger than does gold. So now let's take a look at the daily chart of bonds. And remember, this is kind of a flight to quality. So when nobody knows where to put their money, usually a lot of people put it in a 30-year bond, and they'll also put it in gold. And then if that doesn't work, and if they're spooked on everything else, they'll just be like, heck with it. I'm just going to take all my money out of the bank and put it under my mattress. But this is where a lot of it's going. And what you're looking for is a test of this area of 146.17 30 seconds. But overall, bonds look like they're in good shape. This is setting up to be one of the best shorts of the decade. Just right now, you've got a lot of people trying to short bonds, and it's not working because they're in such a very good uptrend, and they continue to just grind higher. So when you're looking at bad news on CNBC and Bloomberg, and it's like the sky's falling, remember, you can go long bonds, you can go long gold, or you can go cash. Good luck, hope it helps, and I'll see you on next week's update.